even though I know that you want one for the road. But don't worry, maybe towards the end of the show, I will definitely be giving you one for the road. But I'm going to be giving you something right now. And this is a 10 over 10 person, the 10 over 10 ex-housemate, BBN housemates, OTEGA Eritome. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for having me, Verony. The pretty, beautiful Verony.
Thank you. It's actually nice to have you in the studio. But to kick it right off, how are you feeling coming out of the house, the reception? Tell me all about it. I want to hear all the juice.
It's just pure love at the end of the day.
Oh, really?
It's beautiful. You know, I did not envision the amount of love and support I would get, but I've gotten more than I wished for, and it's so beautiful to see. The experience was beautiful. The people are beautiful. The family is beautiful. The fans, everybody coming through. To be honest, at some point I was speechless.
I hope you've not cried yet.
I have cried many times.
My God.
Yeah. I'm even crying right now. Just being here. Oh,
I cannot see tears.
Don't
I was
worry,
going to say a man who is in connection with his emotions, but apparently
I'm very
it's a strategy.
No, it's not. I'm connected. I'm really, really connected to my emotions. It's just sometimes you do inner tears. Yeah, it's an inside thing. You're like, I'm just speechless. There's no amount of English words that could express my gratitude for each and everybody that has come through for me.
Okay. So to get straight into it, when you were searching for the immunity card, how did you feel when you felt like it got ripped away from you? Because that's like how I would like to describe it.
Yeah. So sometimes it's good you follow your spirit. That's how I put it. So where I sat and saw it, that's where I initially wanted to sit. Okay. But the main lounge was still a little bit empty, and I didn't want to feel like, every time I used to go sit at the back. Yeah. But my spirit kept saying, just sit here. I was like, so when I came back and I saw it, I was like, I understand now. But I didn't feel some type of way. I just felt, you know, when you enter a bus, right, and you're going to a destination, and then you get to your bus stop and they're like, calm down. Yeah, that's how it felt. I was like, okay, maybe this is my destination. So
a lot of people have been praising your intelligence and leadership role in the house, how patient you were, or you like to talk about how patient you are as a person. But on some occasions, I've heard you say, I'm not a patient person. No.
Yes, before going into the house, I was not a patient person. My friends would tell you.
3 weeks? And you just suddenly turn a new leaf?
No, again. So the first time I walked on that stage and I walked into the house, I said to everybody, I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn, to live, and to unlearn things. So I would unlearn unhealthy habits and learn new habits. And then you cannot go into a house with 28 other amazing or great people and not be patient. You need to learn when to speak, when to stop, when to move, when to start. A whole lot, trust me. So the patience built on the 3 weeks is not supernatural. It's been there. It's just been there. But sometimes you need to, like rubber band, you need to expand it. Yes. So basically, that's. So when I say I'm not a patient person, all I'm trying to say is I have sides. Don't take my because I'm lenient. Don't try to push me to the wall. I also have a different version of myself. So yeah. Okay.
Speaking of sides, you mentioned that when your favorite persons left the house, it put you in a headspace where you began to feel like a side of you would have been out that you really didn't want to be out there.
Yeah.
What side of you would that be?
Chaos.
And you don't think chaos is good?
Not that type of chaos. For somebody who believes that there's power in his words, I don't think I would like to tear anybody down. Like, it's still one of my biggest drawbacks right now, because in the house, the altercation I had with Isabella, my spirit said, just go and apologize and give her a hug for what you said, not for the altercation, because but I kept saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it after the eviction. Do you understand? So
you didn't have a chance to do it.
Yes. And for every clip I've watched after, it really got to her. So exactly what I did not want. I don't want to say things that would make people start to second guess themselves. I have this belief that who am I to call you names when God hasn't called you that name. So basically, that's just my ideology behind it.
Okay. So you've transitioned from being a tech person, a web developer, into photography, and now you're called the king of spice.
Yes, so...
What kind of spice are you hiding? I hope it's just normal kitchen spices. Not gonna be adding spices to people's life.
I like to spice people's lives.
Okay, so what has made that change happen from all of those stages of your life? Okay, now at this point it is tech I want to do. No, at this point it is photography I want to do, and then now you're saying you want to go into the kitchen, you want to bring out, you want to create and recreate.
Okay, so we have our timelines mixed up. So it was first photography.
Oh
yes. So growing up, my dad had this camera and I used to play with it a whole lot. So when I got into uni, I just drifted towards it. I was in the press team, plus I was too lazy. I didn't know. I like my friends would say selective hard work. Yeah, so I just drifted towards it and I enjoyed. So deep down, my core nature is an artist. I'm an art person. I'm driven to art. Anything art drags me. Writing. I write too. I do a whole lot of other things, but I just wanted to just pick those top three, right? Yeah, so it was first photography. Then after uni, I met a couple of people in uni that shaped my mind, and I'm like, oh, I could do this. And then I just went into tech. I had friends like Olaoye, Havila, a bunch of other people who showed me different things, and I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go down this path. And I explored it for the longest time. But pre-COVID, I think I was getting to my point where I felt like, this is not me. I'm tired of this. It feels repetitive, right? And then I grew up learning around food. I grew up around women who could cook. So I'm copy and paste. Like I just used to copy. I like to see. I like to learn. So I learned cooking over time, and I grew up around a couple of chefs too. So for me, when the time came for me to step into that role, all I just needed was a line from a documentary to push me in that direction. When I think it was a Vice documentary, and it was about women being brutalized in Kenya, and somebody said, oh, the woman's role should be in the kitchen, and I felt really irritated by it. And I'm like, we men who know how to cook should prove these people wrong. And so it started off as me just making content videos and showing people my skills, and then I was like, why can't I just do this full time? I really love doing it. Every time I step into the kitchen, I have a different smile. Everybody knows. I think some of my friends will say, oh, that's why you cannot form a stable relationship, they say. Because first of all, your first love is food.
Yeah.
Every time you walk into a kitchen, you just transform. So you switch up to somebody different. So yeah, that's how I know that this is my direction. The passion, the zeal, the creativity that comes with it, the fulfillment of watching people explode when they try your food, yeah, it gives me joy.
So speaking of brutalizing women, you don't think that a lot of people, I don't want to say yourself included, but
what did I do?
I said I don't want to say yourself included. You don't think there is some sort of something at the back of your head with the people in the house when it comes to Emisi?
No.
You just don't like her?
Who says I don't like her?
You said it.
I said I don't like Emisi. Which interview?
I can't remember particularly, but I watched one.
No. So I think, again, let's not take words out of context. I think they said my least favorite. And then I had to explain that the reason why is because I don't really know the person. Do you understand? I can't say you're my friend.
What if that is who she is and she's just like, I'm just going to let it out. This is all of me.
Okay, so let me explain my thought process.
Okay.
So first week when we walked in, Emisi, I thought she was like just this Yoruba girl, right? So we spoke. I was like, oh, I'll do your hair. I'm like, oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, right? So the next week, Emisi turned Indian, right? So exactly. So as much as it was a social experiment to meet people, it's also a game show. So she is maybe playing that. Maybe that's her game. I don't know. So I can't really say this is the person until we are outside in, like, again, it's like a chemical experiment.
Yeah.
So I need to have the right parameters to be able to call this person my friend. Do you understand? So that's what I meant by, I'm not saying I don't like her. I am awed. Again, every time I watch a video from Emisi, I'm like, wow, this girl is so good.
So, have you ever thought about the fact that maybe she's just so flexible when it comes to being a goofy person? She seemed like someone who likes to have fun. She seemed like someone who likes to be all over, and she seems like someone who has watched lots of movies from like different.
No, she's
places.
an actress in real life.
So you cannot particularly say that, oh, just because she's an actress and we are in a game show, this is not who she is. You
never said that's not who she is. I'm just. Again,
no. You cannot take out the game.
I can't take out the game.
Okay.
So until she comes out and we're like hanging out, I'm like, okay, so tell me about you. And now she starts to open up because we tried. A lot of people tried to connect to her. I myself too tried to connect to her, like ask her questions. But Imisi. Sometimes you ask her and she will not answer you. Yes, but again, she's a beautiful person. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about Sabrina, Thelma, and Didi. Let's start from Didi.
Okay.
Let's start from Didi first.
My baby sister.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it?
Wait, no, that's my baby sister. Like literally the first time I saw her, I was like, you're gonna be my baby sister.
Oh, that's actually very cute.
Yeah. So whatever you saw on screen was much more of a big brother baby sister relation.
A big brother baby sister in Big Brother's house.
Yeah, so there's the brother inside the big brother. There's another big brother.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, so me teasing Coin about it is, to be honest, if I had to pick a guy for her, I'll pick Coin. Yes, because I feel like their chemistry. There's a lot that can happen there.
Okay.
Right. If I had to pick a guy for her, I'll pick Coin. Coin is a great person.
Okay, let's talk about Thelma.
Thelma is the queen T. She's a very strong-willed woman, very, very intelligent. Please, you should go and vote for her. She's very, very, also very articulate. She's one of the best people I've met on that journey, if not the best. One of the best people I've met on
How
that
would you
journey.
Describe your relationship with Thelma?
We started off as, I think we're very good friends, to be honest.
And do you think that after the house, nothing is going to blossom? It's just going to remain as friends?
I mean, there are two sides to a coin, you know. As much as I don't want to jump the gun. Where we are, or where I left it at, is just two friends having a feeling of, okay, we like each other. That's all.
We like each other, and there is a potential in this.
If you ask me, who I go ask.
But it's very obvious. It's very obvious that you had something for Sabrina. You wanted it to blossom really, really nice. Like you wanted it to grow. So, what would you say about that?
Again, I'm not the one writing the script.
Hey!
No, I'm trying to. So that's why I'm not jumping the gun to answer the Thelma question.
At this point, you will now say that, oh, I don't have any strategy. I didn't play any game.
No, I did not play any game.
You're being strategic with your answers.
No, okay. So Sabrina and we have a great chemistry, and we had it off screen. We met at the auditions, and I felt like, oh, this person is so cool. Let me see where it goes.
Okay.
And so when I walked into the house, I was like, let me see where it goes. And we kept talking about where it would go. But again, I'm not the one who's writing my life script. If you ask me, who would I ask? Maybe we should ask God. But yeah, they're both my very good friends and both powerful women, very strong-willed women, also intelligent, amazing. If you meet them, you will love them. Okay. That's how I put it.
So back to photography. If there was a moment in the house where you could like capture, you could have chakam it.
Yeah.
What would you chakam? Lots. Bring it on. If there are lots, bring it on.
I think it would be Isabella and Kaikumi's first kiss.
Ooh, yes, chakam.
Yeah, I would have just been in the bush like. Yeah. Also, I would have done Ruboy's eccentric. When Ruboy takes off his shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would have done a lot of that. Yeah. That's pure energy. That's my guy. I would have also have done Dede's Innocence. That's what I would have called that series. Dede's Innocence. It's just her having this genuine smile.
Okay.
Yeah. And what else again? Who else again? Coin's craftiness. Yes, Coin's craftiness. Culture's funny moments.
Okay.
Who Thelma's serious moments. Thelma is also a very, very she's a prankster. Thelma could say something funny with a straight face, and you're like, is she joking?
Serious?
Like, is she joking? Seriously, so the only person that could get her jokes was me. So every time we were around people, and she would say something, they'll be like, is she serious? I'm like, no, she's joking, guy. But she has a straight face on. And then after like 5 minutes, she just breaks a smile and she's like, yeah. So things like that I would have caught.
Okay, so what should we expect from the king of spice?
So the king of spices.
Spices.
Yes, spice is just one, but spices is all.
Because you are one. This one.
So I am going back to the brand I had before when I went into the house. It's called Rice Box. So it's rice meals. We have also grilled plantain. Popularly known as bole and fish, bole and chicken, bole and turkey. Also, the King of Spices Roadshow. We're about to tell stories about food. We're about to put the African culinary world on the map. Centered mostly also the Nigerian culinary world on the map, because people need to experience Nigerian food. Also, we're looking at doing the King of Spices condiment line, and also the marinade line too. So the condiment line, we have liquid smoke jollof seasoning coming very soon. We're working on that. So once we're done, we have a lot coming.
What's your favorite thing to make in the kitchen?
It depends on my mood, but
any day, wake up in the middle of the night, wake up in very early in the morning, going very tired and exhausted late into the night. What is that one thing that you'd go into the kitchen to make, regardless of who is asking you, why they are asking you, even if it's for yourself? One thing you go into the kitchen to make.
Do you want to know a funny thing? I'm never tired in the kitchen.
Like you're probably tired from work, you're coming back.
Immediately I enter that kitchen, the energy just comes on. I'll make anything. But one of my most popular things to make is Village Vibes.
No, the one you enjoy making.
Yes, Village Vibes.
What's it about? Tell me.
It's a mashup of banga rice and palm oil rice. So it's in the middle. So if you eat it, you remember both of them. It's a lot of chemistry in there.
Okay, that's nice. What is that one thing that you want to say to people listening to you out there, fans like me, myself, and I?
Thank you very much, my people, for everything you guys have done. The votes, the love, the joy, the everything, the moments I shared with you guys. I really do appreciate. Please reach out to me if you ever want to talk. I'm that guy. I'm that guy who you can send an email to or send a text to. And I would come through and just talk to you. And I'm looking forward to connecting with a whole lot of people, my fans, my family. I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm coming to a lot of cities around Nigeria. So it's going to be a fun journey. And also, please don't stop voting. Do not stop voting. Now that I'm out of the house, please don't stop voting. My friends are in there. Thelma Lawson, Judy Jasmine, Day. Please don't stop voting. I think most of them are up for eviction this week. Please share your votes. Get my girl to the crown. Get Thelma Lawson to the crown.
Alrighty. No stress, no drama. And that is how we're going to be wrapping this up with OTEGA. But like I said, no stress.